Welcome back, everybody. What a day for more games to review. Yesterday, we had a lot of great games, and it was really, really fun to be a part of it and also to watch. So, we'll start off with the first game. We have Curacao, Ivory Coast, and we have Germany and Ecuador. This is finishing up Group E. This was a really good day for games. We had the Ivory Coast beating Curacao 2-0, Nicolas Pepe making both goals. Um, I was pretty confident the Ivory Coast was going to win this game. I think they've been very impressive along with other African sides. I'm excited to see who they play the next round. I think they could upset one of the bigger teams. Very good team. I don't know if they'll make it all the way. They can dream for a quarterfinal. Anything is possible. But we'll have to see how well they do. Huge historical game for the next one. Ecuador beating Germany for the first time in their history ever. Against all odds, Ecuador was seen to be out. They had to beat Germany to even have a chance for that third place spot, and they did. This was a great game to be a part of. Myself, I was at the game, and also to just witness it or even be a see it. So two very good sides going at it. There's a lot of controversy though. There was the ref and the VAR who did not call the high kick um, on the first goal that Germany scored. I think that should have been a foul. It should have been a yellow, maybe a red because you could clearly see in all the replays he kicks the player in the face. Um, it's unfortunate. I don't know how the refs will treat this, but it was a big turning point. But Ecuador quickly scored their first goal through Nilson Angulo. It was a great goal. Neuer didn't do the best, I think, this game. I think he could have done better, but overall, I'm okay with I'm okay with the result. This led to a great game. And then Ecuador in the 77th minute, Gonzalo Plata scored and just essentially took the ball out of Neuer's hands as the cross came in. Uh, amazing, amazing scenes for that game. Ecuador wins 2-1 against Germany and finishes the group in that third place. Their next round, I think they could upset some teams and maybe even upset in the round of the 16th. Hopefully they can make it that far, but we're here to see how it goes. Next is Group F. We had Japan playing Sweden that and finished in a 1-1 draw, and we have the Netherlands beating Tunisia as expected 3-1. So for that Japan and Sweden game, we had Japan scoring Maeda scoring the first goal and Anthony Alonga scoring the Sweden goal. I think this is fair. I think both teams were solid. I thought Japan would have edged it just above Sweden. I thought Japan could have beat Sweden, but it is unfortunate that. But uh, overall, Japan will finish second, Sweden third. Both are good sides. I'm excited to see them in the next round. Lastly, we have the Netherlands beating Tunisia as expected. That was an easy one for them. Brian Brobby with another goal, Van Hecke with the other, Mastari for the goal in Tunisia, and there was an own goal as well. It's really sad to see Tunisia go out like this. They didn't have a good World Cup. They've been killed by every team that's come up against them. Japan destroyed them, Sweden destroyed them, and now the Netherlands beat them confidently. And it sucks, but it is how the game works. And they're out. So that concludes Group F. Um, Lastly, we have the USA's group. So we have Paraguay drawing with Australia 0-0, and Turkey beating the USA 3-2. Interestingly enough, here in this group D, Paraguay and Australia they fought back and forth. I think both of them had great opportunities. Paraguay and I would have been the happier of the two if they would have won, but obviously they did finish in the draw, so Australia finished second and Paraguay third. Both starting off differently, I would say. Australia started off with a strong win against Turkey, and Paraguay getting a strong defeat, a dominant defeat by the USA. Um, Lastly is the Turkey USA game. Turkey had a point to prove to show the world that they're not a bad team and they can win games. USA put a very their second team on. Essentially, there was I think almost 10 changes to that lineup. Still did really good up until they were going back and forth up until the last goal. The game could have gone either way. I thought. I think this was good for the USA. They got to rest a lot of their key players. You saw Pulisic come on. You had some of the other players get a little bit of a run in just to keep them fit for the next round. Impressive. Unfortunately, the USA did lose. They didn't finish the group with 9 points, but it doesn't matter. They were guaranteed first place no matter what. But Turkey can also have some pride. They won a game. They performed well. Arda Güler played very well. So they can be happy with this result, even though they are out. So that concludes all the games for today. I'm excited for today's games that are coming up, and I'll see you guys in the next video.